sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. On first down, it's Smith. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Back to throw, Smith. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. I'll give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of a yard.
From the gun, here's Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Smith. His pass caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
The score is Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Sugar! Let's go! Mike's 59! Mike's 59! I'm coming!
Throwing on first down is Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Will Fuller, 69 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Seahawks 14, 49ers 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss.
Let's go us. No, 66. Mine's 59. Mine's 59.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
58 to Mike. You're not sugar.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Smith. He finds a man on a crossing route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down.
Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Covered by the defense.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I got him. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. He'll find Lindsey here. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Here's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
From just shy of midfield, Brady, throw left side, complete. It's Lindsey.
Brady's pass.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
58 to Mike, 58. Regular. Hey, man, we got
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Hey, switch gears. Check, check. Lucky.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Shaquille Barrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Smith. And he's going to go down again. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Here's Hardman to return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
31-yard line.
Second and 9.
Ozzy! Hey, check 24, check 24. 58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It just worked. Alert! 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. I got him. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Come on. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58. Hey, 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hold 50. 58 to Mike. Come on, boy.
Brady now on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Brady again. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again, Smith. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Pushed to the ground and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Smith. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. From the 31, Brady. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Trent Murphy. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
From the gun, it's Brady. This one caught by Isabella. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run here with Lindsey, and he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
The tackle made by
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Brady taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
by the Seahawks.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Down at the 41.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Seahawks.
Here's Mostert. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Bradley McDougal. A 7-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners 30.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Short little throw to Ebron. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Smith. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Mike, 58 right there. Come off the ball. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. And let's get that ball.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He's taken.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
The line of scrimmage.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Just go on. No, 66. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Brady's throw there complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Watch that, watch that, watch that.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 17-yard line.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
That's what I'm talking about.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check 9, check 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, check, 59. Woo! Check 59. Alert! Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". You. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Yeah.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. From the gun, a run with Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Bradley McDougald. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Seahawks first down.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. It's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights